Greetings, Wanderer. You there! The arena needs another competitor to round out the next match. The tournament can't go on until we have a leader for the Crows. If you trust in your fighting skills, there are vast riches to be won here at Valor Arena. I manage the fighters here at Valor Arena, and for the most part I make the matches. Best job in the world, far as I'm concerned. All the fans of the arena would kill for a chance to put their dream matches together. I do it every day. It's a testament to mortal fortitude and ambition. It was originally Fae, but it passed to us through their own silly rites when Hroth Magnus defeated their champion. The Crows are always a massive allure for business. The champion doesn't want the tournament to go on until we find a leader for them. It pulls in a lot of revenue for the arena and doubles as a tavern. Well, as I said, the arena needs another fighter to start the next match. What do you say? You look like you could hold your own in a fight. That's the spirit. I hereby induct you into Valor Arena as the leader of the Crows. Your first opponents will be Remus Bloodhawk and his Marauders. Your team's already waiting for you in the Gladiator Pit. Head down the walkway when you're ready. There's always been a team of Crows at Valor Arena. It was a tradition begun by Hroth Magnus, the first champion. A gladiator becomes a Crow if she ever finds herself the sole survivor on her team. Hroth took this to mean that the fighter could have done more to help his companions. To him, these fighters were disgraced, and if they wanted to continue fighting, they did so as Crows. Today we use the Crows to draw a crowd, but the handicap remains. The Crows are only allowed 2 gladiators in the arena at a time, and as team leader you have to fight every match. Head down into the pit when you're ready to begin. You'll pick a partner to enter the arena with you.
I need new daggers, preferably
Good
ones
luck
that...
out there. The arena's an easy way to make money.
There are 100 reasons.
I don't know what I want. Your fortune in the arena can change at the turn of a blade.
Hey there. Do you have any weapons that need maintaining? I'll get it done cheap, and I'll get it done well. I challenge you to find a better blacksmith in the region. The pieces Thora sells are adequate, I suppose. But if you ever buy anything from her, you best let me reinforce it before you go into battle. Magnus knew a good find when he saw one. Paid for my daughter and myself to come from Dalentarth to maintain his gladiator's equipment. It's where I make my living, so I can't help but think fondly of it. And my daughter loves it here. They gave me a job when Magnus realized having the best blacksmith in the land on hand would let him make money off of the competitors too. She sells armor on Valor grounds. It's adequate equipment, but her pieces don't compare to my handiwork. Not much there for me, but I've heard the gamblers think I have a profound effect on the outcome of matches. If a gladiator has the gold to afford my repairs, I may bet his way. Now, Valor gamblers aren't known for their intelligence, but that seems pretty smart.
Armor and weapons may fail you in battle. Well, hello there. Are you suffering from anything, warrior? Festering wound? Magical burns? Good old-fashioned sword stabbing? I've got a poultice for that. A pleasure. Aches and pains? Ringing in the ears? Anything you can't sleep off, I've got a potion for. It's a veritable gold mine. The fighters here are most appreciative of salves and poultices. They pay me an arm and a leg to make sure they keep their arms and legs. I don't have much use for the den. It attracts all manner of riffraff, none of whom have much need for poultices. A fate weaver named Franz Engelhardt has made the den his home. However, I hear he makes good gold off the gladiators and gamblers.
Good luck out there.
Welcome. Any socketed gems I can remove for you? He goes by the name of Franz Engelhardt. I'm as distrustful of him as I am of all of those in his profession. Fate weavers do little good for society. But of course gamblers are just the type of people to throw their money at them. I'm the best sagecrafter you'll find in these parts. With the arena dominated by physical fighting, you'd be surprised how far a little magic will take you. There isn't a better place in all of Detir to make a living. Can you imagine the work it must take to make a mine profitable? At Valor Arena, if you're good with a blade, can cast a little magic or have some coin to begin with, you're off to a good start. You'll not find me there. Its patrons are too unruly for my liking. And a fate weaver makes his living there as well. All the more reason to avoid it.
Hey there, stranger. You look like you've seen some combat. Care to take a look at the highest quality armor this side of Detir? Look, Apulos over there would have you believe he can fix any suit of armor better than it was when you bought it. I'm telling you, unless you're wearing Tuatha Prismere you stole off the war front, you're going to want one of my pieces instead. Hacken's the blacksmith here. I wouldn't recommend him for repairs when you could just buy better equipment straight from me. I've not found a better place in Detir to sell my pieces. The customers truly appreciate my work. Understandable, considering the life expectancy of a gladiator. It's like fighting a war in that arena. They say he's an excellent sagecrafter. From me, of course. They say he's an excellent sagecrafter. But why would you need sagecrafting when you can buy the finest armor ever made? From me, of course. Unless gambling's an interest of yours, I'm afraid you won't find much there. Some brave gamblers make a living out of the den. Our resident fate weaver, Franz Engelhardt. It seems like only the gamblers and gladiators have found a use for him, though. Welcome, gladiator. That Edgar Bastion is so dashing.
Could a Varani spearman defeat a...
This is an ancient Almain tribal dance.
Keep the fighting out of the den, understand? This place is
Nothing like a swig of cool ale after running around out in the sand. The Valor Gladiators together would be the greatest fighting force on the
I had an uncle who lost everything betting in this little hole.
Gladiator, hope you're ready to win today. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just a fan. A fan who makes a motherload off these guys. Valor practically pays my bills. Whether it's putting your money or your life on the line, Valor Arena allows people to live on the edge. In this place, you can win or lose everything, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Dreams are made in this place, Gladiator. Rarely can one be rewarded so handsomely for an educated guess.
Is it time for another match yet? I don't know why. Non-combatants aren't allowed anywhere near the pit.
Franz Engelhardt, Fate Weaver extraordinaire at your service. Well, this is most unusual. I cannot glimpse your fate. I look at you and all I see is a void. I spend my days here dispensing fortunes to the gladiators and gamblers, for a hefty price, of course. Valor Arena has been kind to this Fate Weaver, given me a steady source of income by way of gladiators and gamblers. You'd be surprised how often they try to take the frustrations with destiny out on me. Over time, I've learned to defend myself. Not all of them trust in my abilities, but those who do pay handsomely for my services. Whether their fate is favorable to them is beyond my concern. You'll find all manner of fans and gamblers here, all of whom I can turn into gold in my pockets on a good day. Your lack of fate is most unsettling.
I'm heading to the stands. Well met. So you're the new leader. You should brace yourself if you haven't already. Fights in Valor Arena are to the death. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Let us know when you're ready. You'll have to decide which of the three of us will fight with you before a match. Let one of us know when you're ready. You will have to decide which of the three of us will fight with you before a... I'll be here if you need me. Nice of you to ask. The younger fighters don't care about us weathered guys. I've been participating in arena matches for years. Got my start when Magnus put out a call for fresh gladiators, and the old man trained me himself. He'd have hated to see this. The spectacle of it all, I mean. In his day, the only thing that mattered was the fight. The rush of delivering the death blow. He was a gruff man, powerful, and an absolute beast in the arena. I've seen him pound a Lianxi into pulp with his bare hands. Outside of battle, however, he fancied himself a man of principle. Charged spectators just enough to keep this place running. It was the fight he wanted, not coin. He's a fierce fighter, but he sees himself as a moneymaker first, and a competitor second. He's turned the arena into a spectacle. The Fae held rights here, I think. I know they came in flocks to watch and participate like we do. Legend has it that every tournament they held ended in the same way, with the same champion defeating everyone. He paid for workers to haul his lavish house onto the arena grounds. He could have used that money to commission a small army, or feed a small town for years. It's utter waste, and I'm not sure his father would have approved. The matches you'll fight here are to the death, with no quarter, no mercy. It's been this way since the first Magnus won the arena from the Fae, even with his son turning this battleground into a ridiculous display, with the banners, the announcer. The bouts, at least, remain the same. He's green as the grass in Dalintarth, but a good lad. I don't know if he's foolhardy or brave to think he'll make it far in this tournament. She's an alcoholic and a fiend, but she'll match any fighter. And few mages keep as cool a head as she does in a fight. Few mages stay as drunk as she does during a fight, too. She says she requires alcohol to use her abilities. But I've never met a mage like that. I'd tell her she's a liar to her face, but I don't relish the idea of getting set on fire. I'll leave it to you, then.
We'll crush you. Hello, newcomer. I'm the leader of the Varani Marauders. I suppose we'll be doing battle soon. Do you have any next of kin? I was thinking I would let them know if anything were to happen to you out there. Only one team is coming back, and it's going to be us. It's been years now since I first climbed those arena stairs. I look forward to doing battle with your team. Vigor's been doing this almost as long as I have. He'll do your team no wrong. He and I are among the few who've been here since the first Magnus's time. There's a lot you could learn from him, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You'll have to defeat us first. This place is a warrior's institution. Even a warsworn would hesitate to fight to the death just for the sake of it. We do it gladly and with passion. Farewell.
Greetings.
I guess you're the latest addition to the team. They made me fight a boar last time. It was downright embarrassing. I hope today's going to be more interesting. I haven't been here long myself. I've always wanted to rough it as a warsworn. Joined up here to develop a bit of a spine. Valor Arena. It's a place dreams are made of. If you dream of people getting stabbed or beheaded, or burned, very badly burned. A gladiator becomes a crow when he finds himself the last surviving member on his team. It's a way to keep the tournament moving as teams start losing members. The rule has its roots in a tradition started by the current champion's father. But today it's basically an attempt to draw interest from the fans. Of course, it's not good news for us. The two-man rule means we're at a significant handicap. The greatest gladiator this place has ever seen. Everyone here hopes for a career like his. Even the current champion pales in comparison. No one's even come close to lasting as long, not to mention performing as well. She's a terrifying woman, but a good ally to have on your side. He's ancient. I'm surprised he can walk around in that armor, let alone fight in it. But he's reliable. Be careful out there.
Greetings. Pleasure to meet you. Name's Helga Swanwhite. I'm your girl if you want sorcery in the next match. Just let me finish this drink and I'll be right behind you. The arena's through that gate to the east. I'd share some of this, but I've only got the one drink. Oh, sorry. Before I got my start here, I'd been studying at the Scholia Arcana. I was quite good at affecting arcane explosions, but I found myself uniquely blocked. I realized I had to be less than sober to effectively cast spells, so I drank. They kicked me out for excessive abuse of drink, called me dangerous and a degenerate. I couldn't help it if alcohol gave me a certain clarity. No one in the arena gives me guff about it, and if they do, they stop as soon as I set them on fire. All I know is that the Fae built this place centuries ago, and Hroth Magnus took it from them. Amalur's better for it, as far as I'm concerned. A fighter is forced to join the Crows if they are the last surviving member of their... It's a long-standing tradition that keeps the tournament going as gladiators. Why would we keep fighting them? Well, we have our pride, and I wouldn't have signed up for this if I didn't think I could win it in the end. It's like a second home. Oh, I don't bet, but it's the only place on the grounds one can find a proper drink. Adrian gives me a free drink for every 10 that I buy. I think he likes me. I watched his last match the day I joined the arena. He was one of the most impressive brute force fighters I have ever seen. Until his son managed to land the killing stroke. His father tossed him about the place like a rag doll. It was odd. Sure, he was old, but in his final moments, I thought he looked ill. He's the team veteran, been around longer than both Asa and me. We don't see eye to eye on everything, but he's a reliable choice in the arena. He's your typical beginner, as far as I can tell. Good with the dagger and not much else. Be careful out there.
You'll need someone with a strong sword arm out there, gladiator. And I've got just that. Very well. Lead the way. As crows, only 2 of us are allowed in battle at a time. And as team leader, you're obligated to participate in each match. And to pick one of us. There will be no mercy out there. Give no quarter.
I guess you're the latest addition to the team. They made me... Since you've taken up the mantle of our team leader, you're in charge of picking the team member who goes into battle. As leader, you're also expected to participate in each match. I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure I could handle that kind of responsibility. Think quick out there, and keep moving!
I'm your girl if you want some sorcery in the next match. Just let me finish this drink and I'll be right behind you. The arena's through that gate on the far wall. This is the House of Valor. You won't find another place in Amalur quite like this. Nothing is sacred here. Especially the champion, nasty man. Nothing, especially the champion, nasty. Nothing is sacred here. Your competition is out to maul you, and the management likes it that way. Especially the champion, nasty man. If Valor weren't the only arena on the continent, I'd have taken off a long time ago. As our new fearless leader, you're in charge of picking one of us to enter into battle with, and the team leader always fights. I hope you're ready to see a lot of action out there. Be careful out there.
Well met. Welcome one, welcome all to Valor Arena. Today we have the Crows, testing their worth against Remus Bloodhook and his marauders. Victory here means the entire team moves up in the championship. They'll be on a path to face the Lords of Valor. Have at it, warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, the Crows made it out alive against superior numbers. With crows like these, there's no doubt it's going to be an interesting tournament. Remember our opponents as you leave the arena today, Gladiator. Don't get to come with us. Remember our opponents. Impressive. I haven't seen anyone fight like you since Magnus. The first, I mean. We were lucky to have you out there. We're called the Crows because we survived when the rest of our teams died in battle. With that handicap, you won't find many gamblers betting on us. Only 2 Crows are allowed to fight at a time against the entirety of the enemy team. It's doubly tough for you. Arena leaders participate in every match their team enters. Choose your ally wisely.
Good work out there.
I couldn't believe my eyes out there. You ripped those men to shreds! Where'd you learn to fight like that? Prison? Be careful. I couldn't believe my... Where'd you learn to fight like that? Think quick out there and keep moving.
Greetings. That was not a bad first match. We should grab a drink sometime. I need to replenish my store before the next fight. The store being my stomach, that is. Don't hesitate out there. It'll get you killed.
I'll admit I didn't expect you to come back. There's a reason no one was signing up. Remus is as experienced as they come. Here's your money for the match. Oh, and one more thing, Gladiator. Jokal Fangard mentioned he would like to speak to you in the gambling den. He's in the gambling den in the market. It's the only other building besides Champion's Manor. You can't miss it. Jokal is one of the most prolific gamblers in the den. I heard he practically lives off his winnings, and he lives well. He's been known to sponsor the fledgling Gladiator here and there, and I think it would be wise to give him your attention. He's a very well-to-do patron of the arena. It may pay to give him an audience. Just a thought. I hope you remain well, Gladiator.
Could a Varani spearman defeat a Barghest by himself?
Don't worry. I don't plan to take too much of your time. Just want you to know that I hope you'll keep fighting. The way you dealt with those fools in there, I think you could truly make an impact here at the arena, should you choose to continue. At any rate, take these. They'll serve you well. Think of them as a donation from a concerned fan, in hopes that you'll remain in the arena's employ a little longer. Jaken will continue to deliver my gifts to you, as long as you continue to win matches. You're not just fighting for yourself out there, you see. Gladiator. Hope.
Nothing like a swig of cool ale after running around out in the sand. Today's my lucky...
Greetings, Wanderer. Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? Greetings, Wanderer. Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? Greetings, Wanderer. Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? you ready for another match, Gladiator? Are you ready for another match, Gladiator? Greetings, Wanderer. Greetings, Wanderer. Greetings, Wanderer.
Well, hello there. Are you suffering from anything, warrior? festering...
Hail! you ready for another match, Gladiator? Greetings, Wanderer. All right, so you did pretty well last time. Don't get cocky. It's all uphill from here. Are you ready for another match? You're up against Bodine Borg and his team of magic users. The fight board's there for any gladiator with the courage to take on monsters from the arena's pen. You'll find all manner of exhibition matches listed on it. The gamblers particularly enjoy betting on those contests. You can never quite know who will win. He's a well-trained sorcerer and a researcher of the arcane, but no one's entirely sure why he joined the tournament. He's not a regular gladiator. And what's more, he's made an agreement with the champion to keep the bodies of those he defeats. Good. Join your team downstairs and choose a partner when you're ready. By the way, the champion's made in return for fighting, the mages will get your bodies if they can kill you. I hope you know how to deal with spellcasters. You're up against a couple of mages from Detir. Here for research, they say. They don't seem to be the most experienced fighters, but they're confident their mystic arts will win them this tournament. I hope you remain well, Gladiator.
it will be... I despise exerting myself. I despise... Your fighting ability is me...
Yes, yes. What do you want? I'm readying my team for our next match. My associates and I aim to win this tournament, so we can survey the arena at our leisure. It's too bad the mortal races have turned it into an abomination in sight and sound. It's difficult to imagine a Fey mind space through all this noise. They're fascinating creatures, as unerring in their ways as the sun and the seasons. But their magic is what I'm interested in. Their arcane abilities are supremely powerful, and if my associates and I succeed, their abilities will be ours. My research and theory on Fey regeneration will make me famous in the arcane communities of Amalur. My team and I have been all over Alcerund, studying the Fey. We've scrutinized every inch of every ruin and hollow. This arena is the only place we've yet to survey. Ah, Jakin told you about my little arrangement with the champion? I'm always looking for fresh cadavers for my research. They can be notoriously difficult to come by. And since the defeated won't be using their bodies anyway, well, I don't see the harm in it. I'll be studying you soon.
You ready for this? We have mages up next. If they're anything like Helga, we're in trouble. If you see them waving their arms around, you kill them. You kill them as soon as you can. I'll leave it to you,
Isa
then.
Alfaran at your service. Did you hear? The other team's bringing mages into the arena. Mages like Helga. We're doomed. Think quick out there, and keep moving!
I have to prepare for those mages. Ale to drink. Let me know if you need me in the next fight. I'll be right out. Just gonna finish my drink. What do you want to know? Have you ever fought a mage before? If you let them stay at range, they'll pulverize you. Interrupt their spellcasting if you can, and keep on them until they don't get up. What do you want to... Our opponents are led by Bodine Borg, some kind of researcher. He thinks he's good, but I bet I'm better when I've got some deter ale in me. Let's go light a fire under them.
Did you hear? We're doomed. It's an entire team of mages. I'd suggest picking a single target and making sure it doesn't get up before moving to the next. Think quick out there, and keep moving!
You ready for this? If you see them waving their... We're facing an entire team of sorcerers. They'll try to keep you at range. And if they succeed, they'll win. Pick one and kill him as fast as you can. Or they'll bend reality and club you over the head with it. I'll leave it to you then. Here we go again, folks. Today's match pits the Crows against the renowned Bodine Borg and his research team. Let's see if arcane theory can best cunning and experience. shaking to receive the rewards, gladiator. I'm exactly as old as I need to be. You broke their line like a rock through glass. Where did you come from? I've met warfront veterans who couldn't match you. I'll leave it to you, then.
Asa Alfaran at your service. Can you believe those mage bastards? It was like fighting a lightning storm. A lightning storm that berates and insults you. Be careful out there.
You did good. Most people run or piss themselves in the face of having to fight a mage who knows you're coming ahead of time, let alone 3. I'm glad you didn't do either. Speaking of which, I need to take a leak. I've been prepping since I woke up. Drinking since I woke up. Don't hesitate out there, it'll get you.
Ready for another match? So you're good at manhandling magicians as well. Good. Let's see how long you can keep this up. Here's your money. You deserve every coin. And Joker asked me to pass these along. Let me know when you're ready for the next match. You're up against Brogan Adair and the Wolfpack. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Gladiator. Back again, huh? You have another match lined up already. The Wolfpack will be your toughest match yet, Gladiator. Are you ready to start? A Losulfar sharpshooter and leader of the Wolfpack. Even among the Alfar, there are few who can match his accuracy with a bow. They're a bunch of Losulfar mercs. Guy in charge by the name... They've been doing exceedingly well. Their team is an attuned mix of ranged and up-close fighters, trained to fight and die together. And so is Brogan Adair, and his team of rogues. Head down to the pit and we'll get this started. And so is Brogan Adair. I hope you remain well, Gladiator.
So, you're the upstart who's been doing so well lately. I hear you appeared out of the blue. You look upon the visage of your killer. You're lucky we meet in the arena instead of a battlefield. In the time it took you to walk this way, I'd have made you into a pincushion. For a dog of war, it's paradise. And I'm a dog of war. A battlefront is never far away in Amalur, but none of them offers as much gold. Don't worry, your end will be quick.
I can tell from the look in your eyes that you think you're going to win.
You can't win. You should surrender now. Our next opponents are highly trained. You take this lightly, and you might not make it back. I'll leave it to you. Our next opponents are They're veteran Losulfar mercenaries who fought together countless times, in and out of the arena. Their leader, Brogan, is an expert marksman. Heard he once killed a fully armored man with a single shot into a quarter-inch gap in his armor. I'll leave it to you, then.
We can do this.
Oh, I hate archers. It's a good thing they burn like everyone else. You set their quivers on fire and they become hysterical. Be careful out there.
Now archers I can fight. This'll be fun. I've been practicing my moves and training. We'll be fine, I think. Their team relies heavily on archers. Make sure you force them to fight on close-range terms. They can't shoot you if you're right next to them. Being a gladiator is absolutely horrific stuff, it is. But I've got the perfect plan to desensitize myself. I'll fight in the arena until the nausea goes away. Let's take the fight to them, gladiator.
Our next opponents are highly... Force them to fight up close and you've won. Hard to notch an arrow when your opponent is breathing down your neck. I'll leave it to you then.
Oh, I hate archers. If you can get up close to Brogan's archers, they'll have trouble. Normally, they're hiding in some tree, and then you see them too late, and you're dead. At least we're fighting them out in the open. Don't take time to think out there, just...
You've seen the crows handle magicians and their parlor tricks, but there's no trick error in Team Brogan's quiver. Let the battle begin! Speak to Jakin to collect your rewards.
We did it!
I'm exactly as old as I need to be. We've come to really rely on you out there. Keep it up. Choose your ally wisely.
See, what I tell you? They didn't stand a chance. Be careful out there.
Yeah. All right. So, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Don't hesitate out there, it'll get you...
Looks like you're starting to make an impression. The fans have been asking me about you. Heard a rumor your fights are moving a lot of money in the betting scene. None of the gamblers expected you'd last. Except Jokul, perhaps. He left me these to give you. Oh, and this is exciting. The champ mentioned he wanted to see you. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Gladiator. The champion wants to see you at the manor. If I had to guess, I'd say he's going to try to steal you from Vigor. His team hasn't had a new member since he became champion, so you'd be the first. Look at you, really climbing the ladder. Head to Champion's Manor in the market, Gladiator. Tyr Magnus wants to speak to you. He spent quite a lot of money having the wood hauled all the way to this corner of De Tyr. I wish you well in and out of the arena.